Hello, welcome back. And maybe I should have waited till I got to the inside the house. Builder's Hearth, Glenfawthen Home, Glenfawthen Home. One of these houses is Alarhi's. So we're going to deal with that real quick. See you in a moment. I'm going to go into this one first. Welcome back to Let's Play. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. Oh well. Welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, and let's start dealing with this one merchant's woes. I'll see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back to... Well, this is the same video, so I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, we found the right one. Hello, Alarhi. An old elven woman stands tall and proud, surrounded by Glenfawthen warriors that study every move. You speak on Renato's behalf, I presume. I knew he would convince someone to do his bidding. I did not suspect it would be the Estremor involved in all the chaos at Defiance Bay. Does the presence of my armed entourage concern you? You were expecting a defenseless shopkeeper, am I right? Alarhi raises her dye-stained hand just as one of their guards begins to lurch forward. Stillness, she barks at her lieutenant. Give the Estremor the chance to speak. She tilts her head to the side and blinks slowly. We are not dear wooden beast here. Hospitality reigns. Alarhi nods to you, holding up an open hand, her palm and fingers covered in blue and green dye. Envoy of the Valian, speak the message you were sent to deliver. I want to hear your side of the story. The first step of any sensible path, she muses, scratching her chin. Ramato did purchase from me several bushels of Elard Gola, and for it he paid a high price, did so willingly, saying it was a bargain right as he handed me his copper. It was after our trade that the Valian spit his venom. Alarhi's voice grows angry. Renato accused me of trickery, of fraud, claiming I had delivered withered likenesses of Elard Gola and not the genuine root. Such nerve, for in truth he is beyond the help of Elard Gola. She holds a blue-dyed finger in the air before curling it down slowly, smiling as she does. Renato's old bow isn't firm enough for a full draw. No amount of Elard Gola will give him the spear of a young hunter. A fair deal was made, and now Renato objects, angry that his withered family plough is beyond herbal remedies. I have never sold anyone a remedy I knew to be false. If Renato does not silence his slanderous tongue, I will do it for him. What kind of punishment do you have in mind for Renato? Renato has slandered his host, making him no longer a guest. The merchant must vanish from Twin Elms. But Glenfawthen hospitality must be observed always. He is to be given a chance to leave on his feet before he bleeds on his back. Deliver, in our name, a warning. Tell Renato... We don't have Lord 10. We don't have positive reputation here. If he does not leave, he will be accused of conspiring to pilfer Gwithan relics from our lands. He won't risk a trial by counsel of Anam Fatha. If he won't listen, tell him his faulty member will end in a cage, just like this black beetle, food for our birds. I will deliver the message. Return to me when the Valians disappear from Twin Elms. Okay, this is probably not... I probably should have left this till I had better reputation. Oh dear, my reputation with Twin Elms is neutral at best. See you in a moment. Okay, let's go talk to Renato. Let's see. I would suggest he test his product before screwing it over. I would suggest he test it on somebody younger. See if it has any impact on them. You wielded dark sorcery, the intruder. That does sound like our person. Our sacred hall stars, soiled by unclean feet. I think you're going to find that he used to be one of the builders. He doesn't care.
Good day, stranger.
Lottie gave me this beetle and cage for you. She said your problem would end in the same place if you continue to stay in Twin Elms. She can shove the beetle in a fetid mating hole. Her face-painting thugs We'll pay for this. He reaches out to strike the cage from your hands. Stop. Your booming voice halts the Valian mid-swing. He backs away from you for a moment, terrified at your presence, but quickly regains his bravado. He throws himself at you with renewed vigor. Madaccio! Valian merchant shouts at the top of his lungs. Savage, filthy animals! This damn city will burn! You hear a whistling sound from nearby. I'll kill... Renato's voice gurgles mid-sentence. The tip of an arrow, gleaming red, protrudes from his throat. The merchant quivers in a quick spasm, flailing his arms. He drops to his knees, spurts of blood flowing down his chest. You look up and notice Glenfathan archer approaching the scene. Oh, dear. It's not our custom to tolerate squabbles between Esther and Morven. The huntress begins to turn around. Her face lingers in your direction. The faint similar smile across her face. I'm sure you understand. Before you can reply, she walks away, moving with confident strides. Renato's arm twitches. Final spasm as the merchant expires in a bloody, crumpled heap. Yay! We're going to go ahead and take your money now. Everywhere I look, I see some tribesmen giving me the stink eye. They sure are an unwelcoming bunch. Well, why wouldn't they be? When Fothans don't take just well, it's dangerous to offend them. Oh, you're a little bit better. You're Neostra Morven, come to study our mathematics. Oh. Interesting. Let's go talk to Olarhi. I have a feeling she's not as on the up and up as she would like you to believe. I think there's something fishy about the herb that she's selling. He will not let another bloodline lead his 3 tusked warriors. That is becoming... Oh, hello. Do not try my patience, Estermore. You shall not pass without the permission of the Anamvatha. I come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the guided compass. He scowls and looks at his companion, nods back. Oh, he's too cozy with the Esther Morven. Go then, and mind your step around the sacred stones. Not there yet. I'm going to go deal with your questionable individual over here for a moment first. See you after the Fraps is back. Hello, welcome back. Let's see. What news do you bring? He won't trouble you anymore. He's dead. Dead? I'm not surprised given his behavior thus far, but the death of Valian merchant could bode poorly for trade. Still, the matter is settled, and Renata will no longer darken our market. Here's your payment for services rendered. Travel safety, Esther. Interesting. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. That skills from Mother completed. Ooh, see you in a little bit. Hello, welcome back. Let's see. We just had a quest complete. Somewhere in the deep in the ruins of Ebril's Well, a pair of Pigweird prey on travelers and offer up sacrifices to their mother, Pigra. In the past, travelers simply knew to avoid all trails leading near the well, but in recent years, the Pigra have increased the range of their hunts. Travelers have been abducted or killed on the roads between Solace Vale and Midwood. The Fothans are reticent to enter Ebril's Well due to the religious significance of the ruins there, but that hasn't stopped the residents of the affected towns from requesting help from within the Deerwood. Grieving Mother explored the ruins of the Ebril's Well extensively and found a wide array of danger in the ancient city's crumbling homes and palaces. Though the Pigra had always been hostile to outsiders, Grieving Mother was able to speak with them and realized that they were being mentally controlled by someone else. The source of the increased attacks was an Orlan cipher who had been disowned by her father and subsequently banished from the twice-split arrows. Wait. To be clear, she was banished from the clan that is full of exiles. That takes some doing. Especially skilled at mental domination, the cipher was using the Puigra, her children, to make a small fortune on unlucky travelers. However, once Grieving Mother drew her out into the open, the overconfident cipher was quickly defeated. In the cipher's lair near the heart of Ebril's Well, Grieving Mother decided a grisly treasure, a necklace the Pigra had formed from the teeth of the Orlan's murdered father. What does this do? Grants rot skulls. Summon weapon rot skull for 30 seconds. It is a wand. Yay. No, thank you. Okay. Now, we are going to go... That was an interesting story. I have been wanting her around so I could work on her storyline. So we're going to go to the inn over here. Which means I'm going to stop the video again. Because I don't want to crash on the load screen again. Because new DLC tends to make this game a bit unstable. See in a little bit. When the patch comes out again, like with the White Marches at the beginning of this Let's Play, when the patch comes out, it'll stabilize again. But who knows when I'll figure that one out when that is. I'll see you in a little bit. Hello, welcome back. We're now in the inn. Here's the ogre. You see a problem, I throw it over the side. You're a vibrant. You're wooden. You're wooden. Frightened villager. This man looks up sharply as you approach. You! You're the one he's looking for. You killed Lord Raedric. What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards of the keep. Was one of the guards. He's killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Kolsky didn't last very long. Nothing but empty air, him. Nice gods. Nice enough to work for. I mean, much nicer. But that didn't help him when Raedric came back. Gods, the screaming. His eyes. It was like he was burning inside. He says he's come back to lead us like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you. Give you his challenge. Do it all honorable. That sort of thing. He let me go. And I kept on running as far as my coin let me. Funny me running into you anyhow. Perhaps I should seek him out. That's Exil there. Yes, sure, he'll love that, he will. Dying hasn't stopped him thinking himself noble, even when he's hurling poor Lindri off the wall. Me, I don't mean to go back there as long as I live. I figure I'll find work here in Twin Elms somewhere, even if I have to guard some hut dwellers' goats or something. Until then, I plan to drink until I don't remember any of what happened. Good luck to you. There's something awful out there howling after your blood. There are several something awfuls out there howling for my blood. Alien. You know what that isn't hidden in these Ingwithan ruins? Proper drink recipes. You're a vibrant soul. Noble, dear wooden.
Hail and well met.
Middle-aged elfman stands by the company inn. Well, he has a warm and open face and smiles pleasantly in greeting as you approach. I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like. My friend, it seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories, most welcome of all. I'd like to hire on some help. Many Kif here come seeking work. Here, I will introduce you. Let's see. I am... This could go badly wrong. Going to dismiss
See you when I see you.
To pick up you.
Farewell.
Dismiss you to pick you
Indeed.
up again. It puts you in the same place. Is it ordering you guys by... Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. There we go. We could hire a level 9 adventurer and make our own. Okay, let's look at the rooms. Ooh. It only lasts for one rest. That is a really nice combination. After several attempts, Lord Raedric's rivals gave up raiding his vaults. Having reclaimed his land, Lord Raedric sends you his regards and gratitude. No events currently pending. Good.
How do you do?
Anything I can do for you? Can I see what you have for sale? What is this? Spirits by hands. Compare. I have all the camping supplies I need. Okay. See what else you have.
Good day to you.
Who are you? My name is Eleutherion. Now they call me Haggard Shoes for all the walking I used to do, and all the boots I wore down, but those days are well behind me. My eyes have seen a great deal, and now my ears get their fill from the travelers who come through here. And it sounds like the typhoon is starting to get overhead of Fukushima. Tomorrow's a national holiday anyway, but we'd likely have no school because typhoon. We're up in the mountains here, so it won't be full-blooded typhoon by the time it hits us. But the just got a sudden downpour of rain, so I'm guessing the edge of the what's going to be a storm by the time it gets to us is coming through. I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like. My friend, it seems to me you've walked a long way. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories, most welcome of all. Tell me about this place. Of course, I founded the inn many years ago, but in many ways its tale begins much earlier. It was while I was returning from a long journey south that I first heard the story of the tree upon which this inn rests. Hundreds of years ago, a strange event occurred. The sky was troubled that night, with many stars falling across the sky, and one of the same stars began to plummet instead towards Aora. It fell here, striking a young tree and burying itself within its like a fiery heart. But the tree survived, and over the years it grew and grew and grew, twice as big as its fellows in half the time, until it reached the size you see now and grew no more. Hearing the tale, I knew I must find the truth, and you see it there. He gestures to a large stone at the center of the room. Around the tree's heart I built this inn, to welcome all travelers who might look upon it. I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like. Interesting. This unusual stone pulses with warmth. That'll be something important later, won't it? No wonder you call it the celestial sapling. Have a moment, I'd like a word with you.
How do you do?
It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Her unkempt hair sprouts in wavy black tufts, despite the fine features that sculpt her face. A cleft chin completes her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand the shortcomings of Glenfathan hospitality. Her gloved hands come to rest on the pommel of a long estoc cinched low on her hip. I can almost forgive the hostility toward outsiders, but the temperate taverns and these watered-down drinks, inexcusable. I hope I don't seem too forward, but I've heard of you. You're famed among the dozens, and that makes us allies. And allies, well, they help each other, do they not? And what help do you need? My friends have drawn some unwanted attention. Quinn looks to both sides, scanning for uninvited listeners. Glenfathan scouts, not just any mob of local zealots, the Fangs. Fangs are a brutal, relentless bunch, eager to make an example of troublesome outsiders. She pauses to let the name settle in the air. As for why I need your help, her smile widens as she speaks. I need someone to warn the expedition that trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight if it comes to that. She taps her hand on the pommel of her estoc. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation to uphold, so this might require spilling blood. Why aren't you with the rest of your friends? Why not warn them yourself? It was my turn to handle fire patrol. I spotted the Fangs on my trek back to camp. I knew that rejoining the main group would risk leading the enemy right back to the expedition. I know the woods, and I know how to stay quiet, but I didn't want to stake my friends' lives on my ability to sneak past expert hunters like the Fangs. If they noticed me warning my friends, we'd have been overrun. But if they noticed me and some reinforcements like, say, you, well, at least then we can scare them off or put up a good fight. What did your friends do to draw the attention of the Fangs? Just setting foot in near Glenfathan is a good way to offend the tribes. I don't know how they picked up our trail. I suspect one of our newer scouts didn't cover his tracks well enough. When I spotted the Fangs, they were retracing a path the expedition had taken days before. Tell me more about your expedition. I like to think we're on a mission of reclamation. It is said that our armies left behind many valuables in their hasty retreat from Glenfathan at the end of the War of Black Trees. It's the way I see it. We're simply gathering up what our ancestors left behind. I don't think Fathans will agree with me on this, she added with a dimpled grin. My expedition set out from Defiance Bay, heading directly east to cross into Glenfathan lands. I split off once we arrived at Vale, the natural frontier between our nations. The plan was for me to keep my eyes on the Glenfathans while the main group scoured the target area. For days we eluded them. She walks her fingers over the back of her leather glove, leaving a trail on its dusty surface, but the fangs got wise to our presence. Your friends are trespassing by local custom. They're criminals. Blinks and frowns at you sometimes. You'll forgive me if I'm not sympathetic with face painters and their barbaric laws. I'm not pretending that what we're doing is noble. I just don't believe trespassing is a crime that warrants execution. I'll help you warn the expedition. Ixon, I knew I could count on you. Assuming the Fangs didn't already get them, my friends should now be at the Pilgrim's Trail in the North Wild. Plan was to camp along a trail leading to a temple of Hylia. Find my comrades, warn them the Fangs are coming, and help them clear out of the forest. I'll head out first on my own to see if I can't lead the Fangs astray and buy us some time. If the gods smile on us, we won't have to draw steel. Should it come to that, I'm glad you are on our side. Yay. You are not. You say nothing. You are a vibrant thing, though. That's stealing. That's smooth. We do not have anybody here. Could bring Fnord on real quick and unlock it just for the experience. Valiant man. The tribes are so spiteful of outsiders, yet trading with us has improved their lives a great deal. There was something down... a wolf companion. Okay. It was a long word I didn't really get a good look at. Hi, monk.
Greetings.
The monk massages his temples, his face buried in his palm. As you approach, this room needs a proper door, he mutters. My brothers and I rented this space that we may have a measure of privacy in this foreign land. Perhaps you could find another room here in the inn. I met another monk in robes like your own. He died of his wounds as right as I found him. His eyes widen, his fists curl in crackling barrage of popping joints. Robes like ours, you say. Was he carrying anything? Did he tell you anything? Hand you anything? Please, we've been waiting for another order to meet us here, and if you found him... All eyes fall to the floor as the monks begin to whisper chants in unison to their fallen friend. Show him the message. He gave me this missive. Hand me that. The monk exclaims as he snatches the missive from your grasp. Almost immediately, his face turns red. I mean, please. This is of great importance. Breaking the seals, the monk unrolls the handwritten scroll contained within and quickly reads the message, his lips breathlessly mouthing the text. My brethren, the Archmater has sent word. At long last, we now have what we need. Thank you, stranger. Your honest soul is to be applauded. I admit I was surprised. When you handed me the seal, I expected the seals to be broken. I'm glad to see common decency is not yet lost from this world. Your honesty must be rewarded. And that was just in time it's just, her. She leveled. We will level her up. I don't have enough points to increase your stealth. Let's actually wait and increase your stealth next level. Borrowed instinct. Huh. Detonates. Enters the target's soul with sheer force. Inflicting raw damage to them. Targets with low endurance explode, causing crush damage to all the area of effect. Wow, that's a lot of bonuses. I'm going to go ahead and grab Detonate, I think. I mean, I could go back and look at some of these others, but I think I'm going to grab Detonate. Ooh, we have Talents 2. Once per encounter. Whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Gives you some sneak attack. Oh, these are a lot. Veterans recovery. Hmm. These are all the multi-class type stuff. The Rhymer's summon. Human skeletons. Gallants, focus. Huh. What does the offensive give? I forget what you have. I probably should have looked at your stats before. Wound binding. Oh, it affects you only. But I think I will give you wound binding. You can treat yourself a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that is the end of this video. See you in a moment.